Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserredux New England. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So hopefully, like, the Pacific States should have already capitulated by this point. Honestly, like, they've lost the war. They just don't want to admit it to themselves quite yet. Once we take Helena, maybe that'll be enough. Maybe. I'm trying to think what else we could take. We got this city here. Maybe we just push from Helena to Boise, Idaho. Does that make any sense? Maybe. One infantry can stay behind. Do not have this. Only be here. What part of, like, don't stay still? Because apparently the Canadians don't want to fill in that gap. That gets you down to 14%. You just rush to Boise, Idaho. You guys make your way through. You just really don't have any cities left. Again, like, you have Santa Fe. So I guess you push into Santa Fe. Like, it's also worth 2. How many provinces are that away? It's 3 provinces, which will be enough for us to actually hold the territory. But I think you're actually like 2 defended. And all this is mountains. How long till you get there? 6 days in total? I mean, it could be worse. I know we're not training troops right now, but don't worry about it. I know you have 2,000 political power, but like, what the hell am I supposed to do with it? I have, like, how much do I generate right now? I generate 2 on top of still making a, like, getting everything else here done, which is insane. Yeah, and, like, it's across a river into mountains, like, any city we could attack. What even is our capital right now? Phoenix. It's worth 3 points. So I guess that's going to be our next target. Can you guys get anything done? Like, could you push here and then push up to Phoenix? That would make my life easier. And you're on your way now. Like, we got all these little tentacles just kind of reaching our way into the Pacific States, just being like, hey, you've lost. Also, nuclear reactors all over New England, please, and thank you. Wonderful. How long do those take to... Like, they're expensive, right? They are 30,000. About the same as, like, 4 civilian... Or 4 military factories. Which is quite a bit, for sure. Okay, Boise, Idaho has fallen. Getting them down to 12%. Every day we get ever so slightly closer. Like, usually you don't need to get them down to the, Maybe the collapse of the Pacific States doesn't actually fire because the CSA and the American Union State don't exist. Though, like, one of those tags existing might be required for the trigger. I'm not too sure, but I will get the submarine bonus, thank you. So what are you? You're just enabled to... Okay, you're actually... I thought you'd be a little bit more exciting, and also some way that I could use my, insane amount of political power, but the answer apparently is no. I'll say you don't even need to... Maybe you can still go to Las Vegas. You're exactly at 10%. Your current capital is just, like, undefined, like you don't have one. What if you drove your way to Las Vegas? Actually, if you don't have a capital... I mean, you have to have one, right? You do, it's in Santa Fe. Okay. What's that mean for us? Probably nothing, because the only thing we can really do at this point is, make our way to Las Vegas. Or I guess any city should get the job done. Right? Like, we only need 1% of capitulation. When are you going to be there? 1 day, 9 hours. We'll be there in 3 days. So you might as well also try to push your weight here. And because of like this whole state is just kind of bugged, Santa Fe at the moment is actually kind of like very much out of our reach. Which is unfortunate, but again, like, what can I do about that? Maybe just like another, you know what, just another general offensive on Blue Line. Because the random territories still do count towards the capitulation score. It's not a ton. But it is there. Wait, is Two Sicilies considered a major power? They might be. Maybe that's why the Austro-Hungarians haven't capitulated yet. But anyways, you guys are getting good work done. I guess you go to Las Vegas maybe from like the north. Not the direction I would have thought that I would be coming from. But it seems like it's the direction in which I am going. So you know what? Aluminum, get more from Serbia. Please, yeah, enough from Serbia, thank you. And now they have bonuses to, nah, still just get submarines here. For the next, I guess after mechanized offensive's done, then we can maybe want to think about getting a technology here for better submarines. How long till you get there? It'll take you 4 days. You finally capitulated. Which should mean, I know I didn't, yeah, we won the war. New England has secured its position in America. We still have to invade Puerto Rico, but like, who cares? Also, all of you guys are now going to get shifted over to Infantry Template 2. We have all this stuff that we need. Yeah. American Civil War has ended. You guys get thrown into... And there we go. Right now, we're going to have you all kind of go towards the East Coast. The nice thing about winning the war as New England, as far as I know, because there's no events within your decision tree to fight, like, the terrorist, I don't believe the terrorist events actually even happen. And you know what? At this point, Canada, I will join the Second Weltkrieg. You've convinced me. So far, I've lost no men in this war. Puerto Rico still exists, but who cares? America is reunited, and we are now known as the Sovereign Order of America. There we go. We got our little flag. It's like a tree branch. I'm not too sure what it actually is in our thing there, but delete all your orders. Come to this port. And now what is our plan? Because the Entente is looking pretty powerful. We do still have like cores over this region. We can't fight for them quite yet. Because again, I don't think we can actually even leave the Entente faction. I guess for everybody, we'll take your non-aggression packs. What do we want from you? Shock and awe. Yeah, let's do shock and awe. I think that seems like an okay choice for us. I mean, is there anybody even within the Entente around here? The answer is yes. We do have Portugal. We do have Greece. That we could get invasion started from. So you know what? Blue Army. You are going to go to Portugal. Have fun there. I just don't know. If Germany collapses, does the entirety of the Reichspakt give up? I don't know. We will say yes to everybody's non-aggression pact. What are you doing? Yes, rebuild. Can I do one at a time? I believe so. But let's do the steel belt first. Will we be able to core everything? Probably not, just because it takes forever. We have Venezuela down here with 3 to 12 divisions. You have 2 to 12. So an invasion here could work. It also would get us more oil fields. But we don't need the oil. So we might just transfer all the oil fields to the Canadians or something like that. Like somebody who could actually use it. So actually, we'll keep you here. We'll get... I mean, I'm just worried about sending troops to Ireland, having Germany... No, you know what? No, it's if we keep our troops in a port, it's not a big deal. I do need military access through you, though. Thank you. So we'll send our troops over to... Not to Dublin. We'll send them over to Galloway. I don't know, like, what is... I mean, we have superiority over here. We don't have air superiority, but that's kind of okay. Please, close. All of our boats combine. I know they're submarines, but submarines are still good. Send them to Ireland. You're going here, you're going here. The last dude. Do we also send... You know, nah, we should also send you over to Ireland for now. A full 48th Division invasion of Britain should be enough for us to... Should be enough for us to succeed. Like, I'm not too worried about an invasion of our territory. And even then, like, we could build way more troops if we needed to. Dutch East Indies has capitulated. Does that affect things too much? Norway... And... Wait, why does Illyria take 3 states? Illyria, what did you take? I don't know. Did you take territory off of... You did. You took territory off of Norway. Sure, you know what? If you say so. I think Illyria is actually going to get killed by the Serbians. So we are going to have like a pretty large Serbia on the way. Now let's get the New England Air Force. I mean, you do have a lot of troops here. I would like more men. And I mean, we are in the Liberty Ship program. I mean, we might as well do all of it. Like, we have enough civilian factories to make this work. Do we know how many troops you have? The answer is a lot. But France, Italy, Britain, they've been fighting war for so long that they should be somewhat close to just falling apart. Poland has kind of lost their territory up in the north, but honestly, it's not too bad. Yeah, Bulgaria, sure, we can have a non-aggression pact. Like, Illyria is definitely dead. Which I think would then give Serbia parts of Norway. Which is a little bit strange. Portugal's been doing some dumb shit, but... You know what? That's the AI for you. What do you expect? I see whole position. Let's take a quick look at these ports. You have a lot of men. Not that many in Liverpool. You're a little bit less defended up in this region. Okay. So I am wondering... Because they're really defended in England. No, you know what? We do want to kill the English. Defeat the Union of Britain and all its little sub-states. Then navally invade France from Normandy, Bordeaux, and then by the south here. And that would work out pretty well in our favor. Sicily is still an ally of ours. We want to support them if we can. And we have 175,000 rifles. How many artillery pieces do we have? 2.2 thousand. We can easily just pump out. Let's just say like 6 of you. And then it would be 8 of you. Get you guys going. It'll be another army that will deploy probably in Italy. And we only want 1. You know what? Let's get 2 and 2. And that's an okay thing for you to get done. And as soon as we get all of our cores finished, which is going to take a while for sure. I mean, you know, we could send you to France. Yeah, I mean, do they have superiority here? The answer is no. They have no ships in the area. You know, we might as well send you to France right away. Unless supplies are low. Is that the case here? The answer is no. No, you have enough supplies. Just go here. It's fine. I'm not too worried about it. But once you guys are done... Also, I should have been preparing a naval invasion already. It did seem like Bristol was one of the weaker targets. mean, we would like the, we would like more naval invasion tech. So, you know, let's get you guys ready to go for that invasion. Draw the front line in Dublin. Like, we can maybe save Germany. I mean, no matter what the... we're not at war with Poland. We're never going to be at war with Poland. Wallonia is about to capitulate. Flanders is close. As of that, I can't imagine the Dutch surviving for too long. And your first objective is going to be to push into this region. You don't have the... This isn't Cord, right? No. So I wonder if it makes more sense to push our way straight into Italy and capitulate them first. I mean, it probably makes sense. Because all this region here is owned by the Italians. So if they were to capitulate, all of this would revert back to the Austrians. Which would help us out, for sure. And that is your army. Go to here. Delete this. You're going to land. Fantastic. And you can launch soon. Like, I am worried about the invasion for sure. By the way, how is supplies looking here? A little bit too much, so you know what? If we just push our way straight into Toulon, we immediately destroy all the French forces there, which is lovely. And should give us more ports open. Yeah, actually, this has been a pretty successful invasion. We might be able to save the Germans. You guys are kind of bad, but you're just like some of our oldest troops. I think we're kind of fine with how things have been going for you. Immediately push our way back up towards the north. Yeah, we're taking territory insanely fast off of the French here. You push. You push. You're getting the ground that you need. What do we want to research? Better submarines? I mean, yeah, that makes sense. We can get better torpedoes as well. But you know, we have a bonus here. 33 days for the next level of tech. I would consider that to be pretty good. And you know what, Blue, right now, you just invade your way up towards the territories here. And you're about to be ready to invade. I'll take a quick gander. Like, how many troops do they have Bristol? They do have a lot. Maybe an invasion of France first. Does that make more sense? I mean, the Canadians want to kill themselves fighting the... Yeah, like, these whole areas are actually just completely undefended. So, you know what? It makes significantly more sense just to, not invade the British. As much as I would like to, and just kind of throw our troops down here. Do we send the full 48 stack? Honestly, I don't see why not. I'm sure the Entente will flood more troops into the south as well. But you can't do... What about the English Channel? Are you, You must be, because we are sending troops already through the waters. So you're lucky, England. You've gotten off for now, but we will be back. 2 military... You know what? Let's just buy Entente weapons, because I'm sure it only takes political power, and we have so much of it. Okay, we did get wolf packs. So with wolf packs, let's get more submarine bonuses. We have now successfully invaded you. Send all of you guys to this line. You guys are now going to immediately push your way outwards. And I guess from Dublin to here, there are like 3 divisions on that. Get that ready to go. Okay, so we'll cut off Brittany from the rest of the country. You guys are still doing fantastic. I think the French might just not have enough troops to actually fight the Germans and a massive naval invasion. Which is good, obviously. I don't think that needs to be explained. What's going to happen with Russia? That, that's not in, that's not my department. That's somebody else's job to figure out what happens with Russia. Probably, I mean, Germany should win there still as well. I don't see really why they wouldn't. Okay, cover the English Channel. Multiple French fronts are fantastic. Because you went to your own faction. None of you are at peace, so you actually cannot do any of your events. So, I guess that's that for you. You guys just begin your push out. You will just navally invade whenever you can. Because I feel like there's probably no troops around here. And once we land, steamroll our way to Paris. Like, we've already taken Genoa. West Indian Federation, France, and Italy looking pretty weak. France, Italy, and England, of course, are all the major powers. Nobody, I think, should be surprised by that. But I think for right now, you guys have done a good job. So take whatever territories you have left. The ones that are green right now are looking good for us. And just kind of hold your line. Even though I'm actually looking at this and thinking, maybe we don't even need the green army to land over here. Just purple and light blue will be enough for us. Let's rebuild the south. Sweden's taking some states. Bohemia's taking some states. Serbia's taking some states. Yeah. Slovenia. Hungary. Wait, Hungary's annexed? How did Hungary get annexed? I don't... Wait. Okay. I don't really know what happened here, but... Apparently Hungary is now just an independent kingdom under the Serbians. You know what? You do you. Apparently they didn't take here, though. And that's still at war with the Internationale. So that should be immediately annexed, like, right away. Yeah, so you've released Transylvania. So Serbia's got, like, a pretty decent thing going on. And you know what? I don't think we want you to attack. 216 days for the next level here. You have to get better torpedo launchers. And for now, upgrade you to be the advanced submarine hull. Actually, can I make you any better? Advanced sub... Click on the variant button. I want whatever the best things you can put onto the ship are. A bunch of torpedo tubes. I cannot save it because I don't have the points for it. Okay, never mind. So we'll get you guys to be the advanced submarines. Get them in production. And you know what? You guys here, just be very aggressive. Because there's really not a lot of French troops in the north. But for right now, I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks for watching. My saying so. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. Not enjoy, throw you some down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.